What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be going over how I create my watch list. Hopefully this will help you guys who have asked repeatedly, whether it be Instagram or my trading community, how I do and how you should do it. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit and answers a lot of your questions. But before we get into that, I just want to mention one thing. Now I know I said I'm going to be putting what used to be my beginner course on YouTube. I am going to do that, but I don't want to leave behind my intermediate and advanced people. So I will be making videos simultaneously for everybody. So there will be beginner videos coming out, intermediate and advanced videos coming out. So everybody gets a piece of the pie. Nobody has to wait on anything. And hopefully you guys will, benefit from all the videos I put out. So if I do go over something that you don't quite understand as a beginner, don't worry. There will be more videos coming out just for you so you can understand everything. So with that being said, let's get into it. So first things first, we have to separate what we're doing, meaning that are we going to day trade or are we going to swing trade? So first I'm going to talk about it from a day trading perspective. What do I do going into the market knowing I'm going to day trade? So to start off everything, I always have a preset watch list, meaning that I always have a few stocks that I have on my watch list no matter what. It could be a red day, green day, whatever the day is, these stocks are always on my watch list. Stocks like Apple, stocks like Amazon, Tesla, Shopify, and a few more. Those are always on my screens. I'm always looking at those stocks. Now you may ask, why specifically do you choose those stocks? Well, it's very simple. Large cap stocks usually have higher liquidity, more liquidity. What does that mean? If you go on the contracts, and I'm referring to options trading, if you go on the contracts for let's say Apple, let's go to Apple contracts, look at some of the calls, and you look at the details of those contracts, you will always see that Apple has very high volume, very high open interest, meaning that someone who likes to day trade can get in and get out of those contracts very quickly without having problems with, the fill or your order being executed. When there's high volume and high open interest, you can buy and sell very easily, very quickly, especially if you use a very solid platform like Thinkorswim. Webull is very good as well. E-Trade's not bad. And if you have questions about what brokerage you should use, don't worry. I will have another video coming out about that specifically. Now, that doesn't only mean I only trade large cap stocks, but those are just the stocks that are always on my watch list no matter what. Now, after I have after I've already charted, I've already, looked at my daily and intraday levels for my preset watch list, then I can go into other things, small cap, mid cap stocks that may not naturally have that high liquidity, that high volume. Now, where do I find small and mid cap stocks with that high volume? What I do is I look for catalysts, right? Now, I may use a screener like finviz.com or something like that I will be able to look for stocks that have high relative volume regardless of the cap size. So small cap, mid cap, large cap, whatever it is, I'll be able to use this screener to find specifically what stocks have high volume. Now, when I find those stocks, usually I'm doing this during the pre-market, I will go and see why those stocks have high relative volume. Is there a catalyst? Is there something that's pushing, this stock higher? Why are people so interested in this stock? I'll use something like Yahoo Finance or Seeking Alpha Market Watch to find information on these stocks with high relative volume, because usually when a stock has high volume, there is some sort of catalyst or news pushing people towards that stock. And when there's high volume like that, it's great. It presents great opportunity for day trades. So with that, I will find those stocks, look at the news. If I find it, to be sustainable news to be able to push this stock higher today, I would then go chart the levels and take advantage of opportunity. Now, understand with day trading, and we'll go over this in another video, you usually have to make very quick decisions. You have to be quick on your toes. You can't be very emotional, and you have to know your rules and stick to your rules. Understand risk management and all that stuff. Like I said, we'll go over more of that stuff a little later, but as far as day trading, that's what I do. I have like I said, I have my preset watch list. I chart those levels, daily and intraday levels. Then I'll go on something like finviz.com, go see, some type of screener. Doesn't have to be Finviz, but some type of screener. What stocks have high relative volume, regardless of the cap size. And then I'll go on Yahoo Finance, Market Watch, Seeking Alpha, one of those sources, and find information on why those stocks may have high relative volume today. And then I'll make my decisions, get in my trades, make some money, and call it a day. Whew, that was okay. Now, let's talk about if you're a swing trader. If you're a swing trader, things are done a little differently. I wouldn't say I have a preset watch list for swing trades, because you have to wait for your trade to set up. When you're day trading, things happen very fast and you are able to profit quicker because things happen faster. But if you're swing trading, you kind of have to be more patient, because you don't want to rush your swings. You don't want to get in a swing trade and mess things up because you were trying to, you're swing trading expecting day trading results. That's not how it happens. So with swing trading, it's a little differently. And actually, we're gonna take it to my screen real quick so I can actually show you how I find swing trades. Put a little magic on that. So to find my potential swings, I like to go on stockcharts.com. Stockcharts is a really dope website. It's not good for like day trading, but it's good for charting for swings and finding swings. So let me show you what I use. But let me just point this out as well. It is free to use. There is a paid version. I use the paid version, but it is free to use. So here, I'm on stockcharts.com. I'm gonna go to the left right here where it says member tools. I'm gonna scroll down all the way till I find Predefined Scans. This is like another version of a scanner, right? Now with this, it shows me different technical indicators, whether it's bullish, or if I scroll down, you can see bearish. Now, for me, when I'm swinging, I'm only going to swing stocks that go in the market's current direction. So if it's a bullish market, I will look for bullish setups. If it's a bearish market, I'll look for bearish setups. That's kind of what I don't like to go against the market. So let's assume the market's green or whatever. I'm going to choose. I want to look for my bullish MACD crossover setups. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and you'll see a list of stocks that have those bullish MACD crossover setups. Don't worry, if you don't know what those, trust me, if you don't know what those indicators are, I'm going to have, if I don't already, a video solely on indicators so you can understand the indicators I like to use. Now, one thing with stock charts though, what I like to do, like I said, I like to trade options. Now, it's cool for shares as well, but if you're looking specifically for options only, what you're going to want to do is go on, click here to edit this scan. We're going to go down, click ticker properties, go down to optionable, and press add. After that, you're going to run scan, and now you will only see stocks with a bullish MACD crossover setup and that are optional. And what's cool about stock charts as well, you have the exchange, the sector, the industry, whether it's a large cap, ETF, small cap, mid cap, and you have your volume over here. It's really dope. And pretty much what you can do, you can go through these charts and find a nice setup, and there's a ton of different type of indicators you can look up. You can edit your scan any kind of way you want. It's really dope. But even with this, I always want to make sure that I'm doing my research as well. So I like to use websites like tipranks.com, the same websites as earlier, like Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, Seeking Alpha, and make sure that the companies I'm looking to swing are still solid companies that happen to be undervalued at this moment. Now, obviously, whether it's a short-term swing or a long-term swing, I don't know, it depends on the chart. And as a swing trader, you understand that swings can take up to a few hours, few days, weeks, or months. But, that just goes into what your strategy is. Now, that's all I got for this video. Hopefully you took something from it. Hopefully that wasn't too complicated as well. It's relatively simple, at least I think so. Just a quick recap. If you're day trading, you already have your preset watch list. You have your intraday levels and daily levels already charted for that preset watch list. Then you can go on a screener like finviz.com, try to find, stocks with high relative volume. Go on websites like Yahoo Finance, Seeking Alpha, MarketWatch. Go find out why those stocks have relative volume, and then execute your plan. Simple as that. If you're swing trading, or if I'm swing trading, I like to use stockcharts.com, find companies that may be undervalued at that moment. And even so, I will still use the same websites to make sure that I'm investing or trading in a solid company. I don't want to just put my money anywhere. So I will still use Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, and Seeking Alpha for my swings as well. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I will have plenty more videos for you guys with a ton of information. Like I said, I'm giving everything away for free now. I'm not charging anything. And I'll see you guys in the next video.